Hello everyone. Last section, we have talked about the uniform of Song Dynasty. Now, let's continue to learn the knowledge points of usual clothes of Song Dynasty. During the Song Dynasty, men's general costumes were robes with wide sleeves and narrow sleeves. Those with official positions were brocade robes, and those without official positions were white cloth robes. The Ru means short jacket, and Ao means short coat, are necessary daily clothing for ordinary people, including jacket or cotton-padded clothes. 短褐 is a short and thick clothes for the poor. 蓝衫 is a kind of long gown with a horizontal and lined upper garment attached to the lower hem of the garment. 进士、国子生 state and county students often wear. 直多 is a kind of relatively wide long clothes because the hem has no sleeves and the back has a middle seam. It is called straight. It is worn by monks and hermits. 苏东坡 has worn a straight tunic 直多, the collar, sleeve, and 表. Fringe, 缎, and placket 须 all had wide girdles, which were extremely wide and broad. The waist was tied with silk sash. It was a garment that the Song people imitated the ancient Shen Yi and was said to be the clothing of Confucian scholar with wide sleeves, 缝叶之衣. 鹤氅 is a kind of fur garment made of crayon wool and other bird wool, which is very expensive. 道衣 with an inclined collar and fringing, has a wide body and is surrounded by black cloth. It is worn by scholars of Taoist priests. 被子 and half-arm, 半臂, short-sleeved outwear handed down from Sui and Tang dynasties. 玄袄 padded jacket, 玄袄 coat, and 墨袖 are the same style and different name. A short coat with short front and back plackets and 2 sleeves. It is made of thick cloth and silk with cotton wool in the middle. Double-breasted, short sleeves, but not waist-long, with purple or black collar border. Easy to ride a horse. Its name began in the Song Dynasty. Generally used as carry clothes, both men and women can wear outside the clothes. Song Dynasty literati scarf and hat. Song Dynasty literati usually like to wear high-shaped and square scarf or hat, and white clothes, which they think is elegant. The Song people called it 高庄金子, and often named it after famous literati such as 东坡 scarf, 程子 scarf, and 山谷 scarf. There are also those named after meaning, such as 逍遥 scarf. 逍遥means leader scarf, and 高士 scarf. 高士 means scholar. Based on the previous generation's clothing style, the women's clothing of the Song Dynasty embodies the elegant and refined beauty pursued by the Song people, which is clearly reflected in the slender clothing style and light color. Noble women usually wear, mostly wearing 袄, 襦, 衫, 被子, 半臂, etc., with skirts and trousers tied down. This is the most common costume. Now the first one is 襦. 襦 means short jacket, and 袄 means short coat. Women's tunics and jackets in the Song Dynasty are shorter and smaller, mainly red and purple in color, followed by yellow, with brocade, gauze, or embroidery in texture. It often goes with the skirts. The second is a lined upper garment. It is the women's general upper garment in Song Dynasty, usually made of gauze. The third is robes. The robes are what women generally did not wear in the Song Dynasty. but only among the court-singing women, and wore them in banquets, dances, songs, and music. 被子 The men in the Song Dynasty wore it, including emperors, officials, scholars, merchants, and guards. Women wear them from queens, princesses, to ordinary women. However, men usually wear the beizi as usual clothes or clothes lined inside the formal dress. Women, on the other hand, can wear it as a 常服, 宫服, and a regular dress inferior to a formal dress. Although the beizi was a popular garment in Sui and Tang dynasties, the sleeve of the beizi in Sui and Tang dynasties was half section and the body was not long. In Song dynasty, the beizi was long sleeve and long body, with armpit open crotch. That is, the front and back of the clothes were not sewn together, while the armpit and back were suffixed with straps. Half arm, 半臂. It is a kind of half-sleeve long garment, and is traditional garment since Sui and Tang dynasties. It's worn by both men and women in Song dynasty. Waist and 两裆. The 半臂, missing sleeve, is also called 背心 or back girdle 背带 by Hangzhou people in Song dynasty. The short waist is called the 两裆. Both men and women wear it. Double-breasted padded jacket. It is double-breasted, longer than below the knee, with narrow sleeves and no elbows, longer than the padded jacket worn by men. Belly band. Women in the Song dynasty often wore a belly band encircled by light yellow, which is called 腰上黄. The form is similar to that of a male warrior defending his waist. Skirts. The skirts are divided into 6, 8, and 12 pieces of clothes with many pleats in Song dynasty. In the Song dynasty, there is also a skirt style which makes a slit or vent at the front and back, called a revolving skirt. In short, the feudal clothing consciousness in the Song dynasty was increasingly strengthened, and the official clothing system began to become rigid. The clothing style was elegant, simple, rigorous, and subtle, but the clothing culture was more conservative and closed. Okay, that's all the content of this course. The content of next course will be knowledge points of costume of Liao, Jin, Yuan dynasty. See you next course.